What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Fight Factory Wrestling Podcast right here. Come to you live from the Richard Lucas Chevrolet and Subaru Studio, a.k.a. Chop Studios, right here in Matawan, New Jersey. It is Dave Sturcio. It is Tommy Dee back in the building. And, of course, very special guest, longtime good friend of mine. You may know him on the independent wrestling scene as Nikos Rikos. Big Bill, baby. How you doing over there, bro?
I'm good. Thanks for having me, man. This is more than what I pictured it would be like.
You know what? Everybody's saying the same thing. We had Gipke in here the other day. He's like, dude, bro. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. You don't have to say anything.
He talks like an idiot. You're right. But this is really cool. This is impressive.
I appreciate that, man.
We made sure all the dishes were put away. No Opa in here because neither one of us can clean the shit up.
Right, exactly. So, that's a stare of somebody who you might have struck a chord already. Listen, hope everybody's doing well out there. We're being brought to you by all of our good friends.
I feel like Chris is standing in front of me right now.
He's scared.
The way he's looking. Look at him.
Actually, listen, man. He's a good dude. He's been going through a lot lately. We'll get into all that. But our friends over at today, we welcome back Arthur Cantino Wine and Spirits. Did I get it right? Are you feeling nervous right now?
You did, because I'm trying to look at the camera and he's giving me the stare.
I mean,
I swear, are you sure you're not Italian?
He's Greek for after all. Our good friends at Garden State Therapy Group. Okay, we're back. Welcome back to those guys. Very excited to have those. Our friends over at the Stand Comedy Club in New York City, New York. Always a pleasure to work with those guys. They had a fantastic lineup. I sent you guys the reel of Mark Norman the other day, and I was like, he is just chef's kiss when it comes to dry comedy and just not giving a shit as to who he offends, which I love. And of course, Chris Payne not in the building today. You can see him on the milk carton there, right in the middle of your screen. And of course, some new wall decor brought to you by our good friend Richard Holiday. So a nice little signature move to Tommy Invincible.
I can't.
But it's a great piece of art.
It is.
It really is. It's feng shui.
It caught my eye the moment I walked in.
Right. Yeah. And so shout out to Tommy Invincible. And
How'd
all
you get
he
it framed
continues
so
to do.
quick? That's my question.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The world of digital media. Anyway, also, our friends over at Pray For Us Clothing, 10% off your purchase if you go hit up Fight Factory Wrestling as the promo code. I'm sorry, No Thanksgiving as the promo code. You get 10% off of everything that you want to buy over there. Gipke has already bought, 17 shirts.
I was about to say his envelope just got spent on gear from there.
Yeah, so you can check out No Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. Almost October. We're almost out of October, actually. November the 15th at the Starland Ballroom, the historic Starland Ballroom. Very excited about that. Loaded card, loaded lineup. We have so much talent coming into that day. I'm very excited about it. We are, 17 days away.
Yeah.
So we are in the nitty gritty. We are ready to rock and roll. Nikos, you are no stranger to Fight Factory Wrestling. We had you debut at the War on the Shore 2. Care to share your experience with that? Like, how did you like it? Listen, I was glad to have you back because you took a little break from wrestling. Kind of curious to know where you went because everybody gets burnt out. I get that part. But you and I came up together. We were training. Were you with us when PWS was still around?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What year did you start?
2013. What were you, 2012?
I was 2012.
Yeah, I was 2013. First day, 9/11.
9/11, like the day that you started was 9/11?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I know what
yeah.
I know the reference.
Yeah, no, just in case. No, I thought it was a very apropos day for me to start my wrestling career. Knock him down.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Anyway, that's
You usually have to like bleep me out and stuff like that.
I didn't even curse, you know?
Yeah.
That wasn't even a curse.
I don't even think the edit button is going to be big enough today. So we're just going
Would
to
that
let
be
it roll.
edited?
No, not at this point.
I think
mean,
the statute of limitations has got.
Statute of
What's his name?
Liberties. A lot of tears towards that.
What's his name? Pete Davidson has people make jokes about his dad dying in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as Pete Davidson keeps making those jokes, which you can probably see him at the stand once in a while. He'll probably pop over there.
or at the Staten Island Ferry Hawks, because he's part owner.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Did we go over this?
We might have.
Wow.
Listen,
Okay, well,
you're in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain. There's a lot of things that we're
And
forgetting.
there's no pain.
There is no pain.
How you doing, buddy?
So yeah, no.
Pretend that's pain.
There you go.
Head's about the same size.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris
I'd
Payne
say.
is running from the grind again. He's protecting and serving New York City.
It's just missing the Steven Seagal ponytail.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
That stupid accent.
hey, Chris, you ain't here? Sorry, bro. Like this is what it is.
And by the way, because I did watch last week and the lovely shots that the two of you took about
I didn't say nothing.
who I would pick for my Survivor Series team.
Oh yeah, who would you pick?
You ready for this?
Go ahead.
They might not win, but somebody's
Now
not.
remember, these are your
leaving.
favorite, not
right.
all-time great.
Somebody's not surviving.
Okay.
The Road Warriors, not Legion of Doom. Brock Lesnar and Haku.
The Road Warriors and the Legion of Doom are the same.
No.
fucking
Yeah,
guy.
what does that mean?
They are two different. The Legion of Doom was like
A WWF
cartoonish.
spinoff?
Yeah, it was like cartoonish. The actual
I understand
Road
what you're
Warriors.
saying.
So you're talking about Heidenreich and
that
Road Warrior.
vintage Road Warriors.
That's who you want. Yeah.
Right. What a fucking song that
Vintage
was.
Road Warriors, Haku and Brock Lesnar.
Haku.
Yeah.
All right. At least Brock made two of the teams. Brock should be on everybody's team. That's just me. He's a savage. He's
Somebody's not
animal.
surviving in that ring with those four.
No. In fact, Haku, was it Haku that made his way around the Indies for a little while? And he was just not Haku.
No, I don't think so. Barbarian.
Well, Barbarian's been
Barbarian
around.
and like Warlord.
War,
were around
and
for quite
that's
some
when the
time.
Warlord comes in. About
Yeah.
10 people find that funny.
How about the poster for Mania? That's a Survivor Series team. The one they just released
Yes.
today after all those vignettes.
Oh, is
Punk,
that
Cody,
all right.
Roman, Brock.
Do you feel like that's a letdown compared to the vignettes they were sharing? Like it's just a teaser for a commercial and it wasn't anything else?
No. I mean, I'm not. No, not really. I mean, Gunther will be back despite a vignette happening. So, was there going to be anybody that isn't in the company already? Is that really going to be hypothetically a Jericho return, a vignette like that? So
that's where I was going with
I mean,
it. I was like, maybe it's Jericho.
he's my guy, but whoever it is, I don't know. I look at it as they're going to come back anyway.
He should, if he's going to come back, and I'm not the hugest, like, of the current work. If he's going to come back, he should come back vintage Y2J countdown,
everything.
He's not going to come back to Judas. I mean, when he's in WWE, he's Jericho.
Right.
He's like WWE Jericho. I don't think we're going to get Judas.
Triple H is a little bit different these
That's
days.
the same way I thought about Cody, though. Cody left, did his thing over there, then
True,
he
but
came
he
back.
did come back a whole different guy.
That's true, too.
When he left, he was Stardust.
That's
you
true,
know, when
too.
Jericho left, he was Jericho. Now he's coming back as Jericho.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that was a massive Jerichoholic when that all went
absolutely.
down. Had all the shirts. In fact, some people in high school used to think, does Dave own any other shirts? Because I would wear the Jerichoholic one first one day, and then the little big ass Y2J one on the other days, and then a Cowboys jersey 3 to 5 days. So anyway, I was wondering your thoughts, and I was going to ask you about the vignettes and how much you said it in the text. Like, this is going to be a letdown.
It's not going to be what everybody thinks it's going to be.
I was like, I don't know, man. Like it could be cool. Like you never know. And
What if there's more to the poster?
well, that's what I was thinking because
What if-
now, if do you want listen to Busted Open at all?
Yep.
Okay.
I was going to.
Well, Heyman also makes me think that way because of the way he's looking in the background.
Well, Bully Ray said there's a whole stack of chips that's not accounted for right in front.
Yeah.
So they're like everybody has their poker chips, and then there's a stack of chips that have nobody there, occupado. But I think what he thinks, I agree, it could very well be a girl because you're telling me you're going to promote WrestleMania 42 with no women.
Or do you get another poster where it's
With
just
all women.
the ladies? Yeah.
That might be a
That's what I
good
was saying.
play.
That maybe it's getting all girls poster. You get Bianca, Rhea, I don't know, Stephanie, and whoever else, Becky, all sitting at a table together or whatever.
With Bailey with all her voices in her head and whatever else she's going through. But yeah, I mean, like I said, a letdown to anybody who thought that there was somebody else coming back. I also, piggybacking off the other thing, we'll get to Nikos.
Eventually.
Piggyback. No, I want your thoughts too. Did you hear about the whole 1 year no compete stuff that was going around? When Andrade got dumped by the WWE, he appeared on AEW like the next day, like Rick Rude style, like just showed up. And apparently they came out and like, bro, you have a 1 year no compete. It's in the TKO contract. So people go up in arms and they're like, well, wait a minute. This can't be true. David Otunga came out of nowhere and talked to, I believe it was Mark Henry, and basically exposed the whole thing. Like, you're an independent contractor as a WWE superstar, believe it or not. You are not an employee. No competes only apply to employees. So therefore,
so then AEW should have gotten in trouble for Steven Regal because he wasn't allowed to be on TV for a year. And anybody, so it's,
I was just Kevin Matthews just stopped by the office the other day. He told me that he's also like, because he appeared on the new Killer Cross documentary on YouTube, and I said, why didn't you say that you were with AEW? Is that like contractually you can? He goes, no, I'm just an independent contractor. Like at AEW, like I'm there, but I'm still am just me. And I was like, oh, interesting. So that was interesting.
There's some sort of legal verbiage in those contracts that David Otunga, I know he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
I'm sure there's something in there that protects them because they wouldn't have been able to get away with it for this long.
Of course.
Dolph Ziggler just went on. He was on Chris Van Fleet.
Great episode.
And he said the stack of papers that you sign when you
he didn't give a shit though.
Sign on. He didn't care. Like, but a lawyer looked at it and he goes, "This is insane.
Yeah, you cannot
what
sign
you're
this.
signing."
Right. And he's like, it's all good.
Yeah.
Just let me sign the fucking contract. It was his first deal.
Maybe it falls in line with that.
Maybe.
That there's some shit that people are just scared to go up against the big machine and push back on the 100-day, whatever, the 90-day non-compete or whatever it is.
Well, this one was a 1 year. So I was like, that can't be a thing. You know what I mean?
That.
Like, imagine getting fired from A&P and you're like, I'll just get a job at ShopRite.
Yeah, but you see, I'm wondering.
No, the fuck you won't.
I'm wondering if there's something in the contract that says if you're fired from here
with cause.
Yeah.
With cause. So if the booger sugar stuff really turns out to be and Andrade's doing a little coke in the bathroom, then you can't, like, that's on you, pal. Like, that's your fault. But if you're released because
would it surprise you if he was? Come on.
No, but I'm saying if you're released because like your contract runs out and they just don't see a route for you, like half the guys they just released from NXT, like a Lance on Hawaii, like he got injured a lot, so that's why they just realized that wasn't working right now. And I'm sure go get right, come on back. He is part of the the Usos and the Usos, so he'll be back in the fold in no time.
It's a funky industry.
It is a funky industry. Speaking of a funky industry, Bill, when you got when you got into this thing, you've been a fan your whole life.
Why isn't Payne here?
Because he's protecting the server. I don't know. He called out last minute. He couldn't be here. I don't know.
All right. I mean, can they see this chair?
No.
I'm just, for those at home, I'm looking at the empty chair. Really, good old friend of mine. I thought I'd see him today. What kind of excuse is this? I keep hearing protect and serve. I don't know if I believe it. It's good to see you. It's good to see you again, Chris.
To be fair, he has been on the show maybe once every 4 or 5 months.
I mean, that's why we put him on the milk carton.
Good. I'm glad today was important enough to show up. What was your question?
Oh boy. So in any event, he's getting up. Make yourself at home, bro. We're not live or anything like that. That's all. It's all good. You okay? Everything good? You got a little hot in here, right? Maybe all that pain talk got him a little flustered.
Look at the veins that are popping out.
I mean, the veins, we got a clear shot of his ass right now. This is where we're at.
They're watching. They love it.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay, go ahead.
Things have changed. So 2013, you get into the business. You're a fan your whole life. Everybody knows you as the Goldberg guy. You come in with the Goldberg tribal. Kind of.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. Oh, it's covered up. Oh, okay, cool. But Goldberg was your guy coming in?
It still is.
Yeah?
I love Goldberg.
Hey, Big Bill.
And I love that he's still stirring it up.
Yeah, he's getting very Bret Hartish right now.
Talking about that Japanese gal beating his streak or whatever it is.
He's getting very Bret Hartish right now on his farewell tour.
Complaining about every single thing under the sun?
Yeah.
Talking about that streak as if it's real. Yeah, but I love that about Goldberg. I mean, that's taking pride in what you're worth. Even if your worth is that of a performer, I can understand that. Right, Payne? What was your question?
The question is, what inspired you to actually chase the dream of becoming a professional wrestler? Because, look, a lot of people think they're going to do it. Yeah. They're going to start in the backyard like everybody else on a trampoline. And then one day you're like, you know what? This is what I want to do. So how did you find the PWS school led by Pat Buck and company? Kevin was there. Fowler was there. Justin Carino, all those guys. Myself. Payne. How did you stumble upon that?
I mean, it's not the most fancy story or a special story. I just grew up a huge fan, and I just never let it go. And then I just decided, okay, I want to get into this. I don't really know how. And I was working at Workout World in Middletown, and Robbie E came in. Robert Stone now in NXT. I went up to him, started talking to him. I was always a big fan of his work. I loved him in TNA.
Yeah, that was great.
And I went up to him. I approached him about like, hey, I've seen that you've posted about training, like pro wrestlers or whatever. And I did a few days with him in a backyard, like me, him, and one other guy. And Robbie would basically have one other guy whose name has escaped me right now. He's been on the indies for a while. I don't know if he still works, but good guy. But he would call stuff out, have us do it. One day, Robbie got in there with me. And
in a ring, or you?
Oh yeah, in a ring.
Okay.
No, sorry, we were in a ring, and it was like this is such an old school story. I feel like a lot of people say this, but truthfully, it was like a boxing ring. It hurt badly to bump.
Basically, like a billiard table with ropes.
It was awful. It was a ring. It was actually in Old Bridge.
Somebody's backyard. No shit.
I don't remember exactly where. It was like by like the big plaza. I could picture it now. The outside's got this like
Off Route 9?
I think so. Yeah. And somewhere along there, I don't even know how he knew the people whose house it was, but he told me just be here. So I did a few days with him.
Not sketchy at all. It's like show up here in dark alley. Just you're gonna see a guy named Ron. Just like going there.
Well, he said it's like an old school way of breaking
You're
in.
right,
That was
you're right.
technically
In a
the way-
backyard that was just like basically a boxing ring. Yeah. And it did get expensive after a few days. I'm like, okay, I can't really afford $200 a day.
A day?
Yeah.
Robbie, my guy, bro.
I didn't know. Hey,
Bro,
you know what?
listen. Well, you know what? No, Robbie E was a member of the Club of Woodbridge, so you had to be in the wealth to go to the club. It was like $75 a month before gyms, like big box gyms, brought it down to like 25, or where you go, Planet Fitness is 10. But
No, I pay 25 because I get the tanning and the massage beds and stuff.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
that's nice.
That's so convenient.
Who massages you?
The machine.
Is it in the kids' club or the daycare?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep, it's right next to the tanning bed.
All right,
Listen,
good.
One-stop shop, baby.
I mean, look, buyer beware.
Right.
The internet exists. So I could have done my homework, seen what schools charge.
How many days a week?
I only did 3. And then after that, I was
Holy
like,
shit.
okay, I can't keep affording this. So I started looking up schools, came across Monster Factory, a bit too far, came across PWS, which is only about 25 minutes away at the time. I saw Pat Buck, who looked scarier than death in his photo. And
Oh, was it the one where he's like, yeah? That's definitely an OVW way back in the day shot. Yeah.
scarier in person. Still scared of him.
You're right. Like,
Yeah,
he's hard
I saw
to
him
gauge.
at Rahway, and I'm like, hey, Pat. And I walked away from him. And
Wait, he gave you the hey man, and just walked away.
hey, Nikos. So I ended up at PWS. I remember first day, Justin Carino was like, so how'd you end up here? I told him, he goes, Kevin! And he called Kevin, and then I got made fun of and all that. You know?
Because you're a Robbie
Yeah,
guy.
and Justin texted Robbie, whatever. Oh, yeah, I don't mean that as a way of bashing Robbie. Like, again, I could have done my homework to realize, it's not what training really should cost, but I did get some good shit out of it. But then coming to PWS, that was a game changer. What is now WrestlePro. And ever since then, I mean, Pat, both Carinos, going to shout out Mark, too. Learned
Makes
a lot
all of our
from him.
graphics, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Bowens, Mario, Mo, Bokara,
Yeah.
Kevin. I think I said Kevin, but big time day removed from his birthday, Danny Moff. I'm going to expose him a little bit here, but he called me last night, potentially in tears because of the post I put up.
He does that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Bro, he's like up and then crash and then up and then crash.
Sound
Get
familiar?
Off the shit. Oh, are you talking about me?
Sound familiar?
That's why me and Mark get along so well.
I can relate. I cry easily.
Me too.
When
I'm a
I
big
go
crier.
to the movies weekly, I do have a movie podcast, so I'm always talking movies. And
Plug it
whatnot.
away if you want people to
I
watch.
will.
Yeah.
I will. The Real Riff Podcast, REEL Riff Podcast.
We
Are
are
you with
movie buffs
Enterprise
here.
still? You do with Jay?
No, it's my
Oh.
buddy Tommy. So one of my clients, he's in school for film in Chicago. So when he's home, we'll film at my place. And then I just went out to Chicago 2 weeks ago to do the International Film Festival with him.
Sick.
Nice.
So like we put out a couple shows a week. So it's a fun thing for now. It's growing. You never know where it could
Never
go.
know.
You know.
Right. Throw some
We're
shit at
big
the wall.
movie buffs here.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I literally go once to twice a week. That's why I now have like the AMC and the Cinemark memberships.
Oh, you're like fucking Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Kevin, every other day, Kevin's posting that movie. Like, I'm going to see it.
Yeah.
Like the third trilogy of a movie nobody's ever heard of. And he's like, but
Oh
he's
yeah,
in theaters.
I was seeing foreign films like when I was in Chicago. It's like,
That's awesome.
Everybody sees Surratt and the voice of Ian Rajib, and people are like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, gotta shout out Moff. He's been the one who's made the biggest difference. I've said before, he's my big brother. He's the first guy to take me on the road. he called me up just a few weeks ago when I posted one of my latest vignettes that my buddy Tommy, because he's in school for film and editing, if he's here, he films it with me, he cuts, edits. If he's at school, I film some shit with my friend, send it to him, he cuts, edits, he makes the videos that you complimented not
Fantastic
too long
work.
ago.
Yeah, fantastic work.
Thank you, Tommy Angelo. And you know, Muff called me up that day. He's like, I got great ideas for this, that, and the other. Like, to this day, he's still like an idea machine for me. You know, like he looks out for me. So I give him a lot of credit. He's shaped me, I have to say, more than anybody.
You ever been in the ring with him one-on-one in a match?
Yeah, multiple times.
Right. Yeah, I think you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
I beat him for the silver title.
Really?
I dressed up as like an EMT.
Yes.
With long hair.
Yes, I remember
in my
that.
slide I posted yesterday for his birthday. There's a picture of me. He's down on the mat, and I'm in half like my gear, but then pants, because I hit him with like this trunk and took off like a wig and glasses, and that was the big reveal. Then I hit him with a code breaker and a backstabber after a match with PCO, and then I won the silver title.
We've had because you cashed in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
we've had multiple one-on-one matches.
Would you say that's your favorite opponent of all time so far?
110%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you've had multiple, your dance partner's only going to get better with you along the way. And if you're in there with reps and stay with the same people over and over again. Yesterday, I made a play. I don't know if it's going to be successful or not, but I made a play to get what I consider two of my favorite guys in professional wrestling to come back out of retirement. They kind of faded off into the sunset, but I think if he just got him back, played that Biggie Small song one more time and got Black Hollywood back out of Ray and Sean.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you bring it up. They were there when you were there too.
Yep.
And they were a very popular tag team. They were the Street Profits before the Street Profits were a thing. But yeah, I've always said that. But
what other wrestlers do you want to talk about besides me? We talked about the Mania poster.
So
Right, Payne?
Jesus Christ. So all right, so you're in wrestling now, you're training. Did you come across any things that turned you off of the business on the immediate? You know what I'm saying? Like things that were like, dude, this is not what I signed up for. You know, like there's obviously politics in wrestling. And there's a lot of people that when they start at PWS or WrestlePro, like myself, I didn't really venture out too much. Did you venture out right away?
Are you projecting?
A little bit.
When you asked me, did I immediately find something to be angry about? Is that your issues? And you're now asking, you're trying to see if anybody else can relate?
Yeah, I guess it's like raise your hand if you if you feel a certain way. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, sure.
No,
nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I loved it. I didn't resent anything about it. What was your next question?
My next question was, so obviously you're on a roll. You're having these great matches in and out of the ring. I remember specifically you had a great match with Crowbar that I was on the call for, and I loved it. It was
Brooklyn.
Yes.
You don't remember the Moth matches, though? No. Did you do your homework?
I mean, I don't have to do homework. I mean, I know all you guys, but like I'm trying
Apparently
to figure.
you have to.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't around for a little bit in 2015.
No,
so.
you were there when I fought Moth a few times.
Okay.
What was your question?
Jesus Christ.
See, it's the Payne chair shot.
I need Payne here.
It's the Payne.
Payne here.
I would overtalk him too.
Just solid any of it.
I'll make eye contact with you at some point.
Oh, him or Payne?
No, him.
Got it.
I'm okay with that. That you were burning through my fucking skull before.
Yeah, well, it's coming
Look,
back.
and there's the smile. Look, there it is again.
It's coming back now. You asked for it now. All right, so how many states are you one of those guys that counted the states,
No.
or you just kind of traveled around? And
Yeah, I just traveled around. A lot of it has been in the tri-state area, I admit. So,
do you have a favorite place outside of the home base, like of where you like to work most?
honestly, this might be an easy answer as a WrestlePro guy because of the experience that it's granted us, but Alaska.
Yeah.
Because that was legitimately like just a really cool experience. You didn't think, like when I tell people like, oh, I went to Alaska, and they're like, what? Like you really realize a lot of people don't go to Alaska. Mm-mm. They want to,
right?
But they don't. They think
that's right. You were on the
it.
first loop, right?
Mm-hmm. I did 3 of them.
Yeah. Like, are they packed shows? Like,
Oh yeah, dude. The first one we went out there, it was a massive. Like it felt like Continental Airlines Arena. That's how big it was. And we packed that place, and we had Nikos was on it. We had Scarlett was there as doing like ring announcing and stuff before she even sniffed a pro wrestling ring to be like in action, or at least she was in transition to become who she is today. But we loaded that
Seems
card.
a little misogynistic.
Oh my God.
He is all over you.
We had fucking Joey Janela out there. Joey Janela, the funniest story of all time, because I just reconnected with him not too long ago about it, because GCW just went out to Alaska.
Did they?
Yeah. So they went out there. They trained with the same guys, JT West, all those guys. So a little bit of a, I guess a partnership or whatever developed over time. And it was me. I was talking to me, Kevin, and Pat were talking. And then Joey comes out, and I'm like, wow, Joey, man, you disappeared last night. You know, who'd you wind up with? He goes, guys, she was a minor. And I was like, Joe, what? And he goes, yeah, like she digs for gold. She's a minor. And I was like, oh my God, dude. When he said it, me, Pat, Kevin went, right? We were like, oh shit. And then, no, he was actually talking about like the San Francisco 49ers minor.
Wow,
you know what I mean?
That reminds me of the time Tony Atlas.
Stepped on your face?
No. When I stepped on his, no. I'll just cut in with a story real quick since that's what we're doing today.
What the
We got 3 questions out of this rambling. Get off your phone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I wish both of these schmuckos would stop doing, yeah.
Mine is on vibrate.
Mine is
mine
in my
is too,
pocket.
I took my Apple Watch off. Were you messaging your doctor?
Kind of.
X-rays come in now. It's the quick.
Yeah, that quick.
But that reminds me when me, Pat, Kevin, and Tommy Dreamer were standing in a circle at a Broadway show, and one of the boys, their daughter was around. Boys, for those listening, I'm sure you know, is one of the wrestlers.
Just a term.
Yeah.
It's endearing.
Because I said boys and daughter could be confusing.
Yeah.
Daughter came up. Don't remember who it was. The doors were not open yet. It was like one of those days at Broadway where everything was just getting set up, and Tony Atlas was around. And the girl randomly goes like, Tony Atlas is weird. He wanted me to take my shoes off.
Jesus.
And I will never forget. And I remember Tommy Dreamer, his voice went, if that was my daughter, I would go up to him and beat the living hell out of him.
Oh my God.
Fuck Tony Atlas.
Dude, what up?
He got into my face. Oh, I'm sorry. Screw Tony Atlas.
Wait. He got in your face?
He got in my face one day during a show.
Tony Atlas?
Yeah.
For what? You wouldn't stand on his face?
Sorry for cursing.
No, you're good.
But I was having a match with Craig Steele.
The big deal.
Yeah.
Well, the small deal now, if you've seen it lately.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
shrunken deal.
So, I call him the small Happy Meal.
There was a match where like we were wrestling. Sabu was at at a table, and I looked at Sabu randomly. I didn't plan to do this at all. I looked at Sabu and I said, "Hey, Sabu!" And before I did like an elbow drop or something, I did the pose, and whatever. And later in the night, Tony Atlas came up to me. And it was like, hey, what you did was wrong. I was like, hey, you stole his move. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And then Sabu is there now. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And he's like, you did his move. You did that. I'm like, okay. I was like, I didn't actually do his move. I did his taunt. I said, I'm a bad guy. I was whatever. I didn't mean anything by it. He's like, that's messed up. He's like yelling at me, getting close to me.
You're not allowed to do that,
Yeah.
Mr. Rikos. You can't do that.
And like I was,
It's good Atlas.
honestly, I wasn't backing down a little bit. I said, sir, with all due respect, I didn't mean anything by it.
Was Pat or anybody around? Or?
No.
Okay.
And he was like, we should apologize to him. And I went, sir, I'm sorry. And I see Taz like this, like doing a thing with his hand. I'm like, this fucking guy's going to attack me. Like I'm going to be one of those guys that gets into a fight with Sabu, like with my luck. Right. And then, like Sabu was like just looking at me. I'm like, he looks intense too. I'm like, oh my God, is he actually pissed? I'm like, sir, I apologize. And he's like doing this with his hand, like almost like waving me off. And then Tony Atlas walks away and Sabu said, I won't curse this time, but he said, F that guy. He's an effing pussy. I don't know why I thought whispering it was going to help. And I said,
we are an
what?
explicit podcast. We literally have Chris, who every fourth word is an F-bomb, hard
Well,
on.
he
Like,
called Atlas a pussy. And then he's like, he's only trying to brother me up because he was hitting on my girl earlier. And I told him I'd kick the shit out of him in front of everybody here.
Oh, wow.
He's like, so now he's just
The
trying
gypsy girl?
Yep.
Yeah, I
so
remember
he's
her.
like, he's just trying to earn favors now. He goes, you did nothing wrong. I didn't take offense to that. And I said, I honestly didn't think you would. I thought I just pointed to the sky. I didn't do like the Arabian face buster.
Right.
And then he was like, it's all good. He goes, he's just an asshole. And he's just trying to now,
Big time.
like
yeah.
be cool with me because I threatened him like 2 hours ago.
So he's trying. Oh, okay. I see.
So, yeah,
I
Tony
see what you're getting at, Mr. Atlas.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's, I feel like when we were coming up in like 2013, 14, 15, those years, I feel like, did you do any of the Rob Fury shows?
That was at a Rob Fury show.
There you go. I was gonna
like
say,
in
that's the guy who would book all these guys
in
over
like
and over and
2020,
over.
I think there's like post-COVID or during COVID show.
Really?
So
All
this
right.
was
So it was
only
like somewhat recently.
Yeah, like 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Now, obviously, once upon a time, I had messaged you not too long ago, and I don't really give a shit now because back then, I would say 2 years ago, I was more of a butthurt person with other companies. But your experience working for Titan, I mean, you said that they're good people, and obviously, I know who they are.
Yeah.
But you've worked over there in the Indies. Any other companies that like kind of gave you the rub because you went away for a little while? Do you want to talk about why you stepped away from wrestling? Because I'm curious, because I don't think I've ever had that talk with you before the show. So, like, is there a reason? Listen to this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, I'm gonna text her. Wow, piece of shit. Anyway, see what happens. Now look. Now Nikos is gonna answer all his emails.
When I do it, it's a problem. When Payne spends the entire show on it, you don't say nothing.
Again, I don't always catch it because I'm either talking to you or I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to
always getting picked
Tommy
on.
Tequila.
I'm always getting picked on. Always. It's always me.
Shut up. You sound like a woman. Anyway.
I'm sitting here with the guys at the Fight Factory podcast right now.
Christ.
And I'm on my phone because Tommy D goes on his phone. Right over there.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
So I just figure it's fair. We're in the middle of recording right now. Chris Payne is here. He's not here, obviously. Why would he be here? It's hot in this studio. But anyway, we'll get back to the recording. Everybody check out the episode shortly.
All right.
And maybe one of these days they'll ask me a question instead of going on their phone. Okay.
See what you did to the guests? Be kind to the guests.
Why did I take some time off? Right?
Yes, why? Because I'm very curious. You were on a burner. To me, you were one of the better ones of the group, and your performances spoke for themselves. You had this great character, the Spartan Pitbull, Oppa. In the beginning, it was kind of hokey because Eric Plesko wanted it to be hokey, like, pay this person for a spot, pay all that bullshit. Yeah. But then you finally found yourself more of an aggressor and somebody that can go with pretty much anybody that I've watched you in the ring with. But then all of a sudden, gone. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, so where did you go?
So I just, there was a period of time where there was a couple injuries that came around. And then I started to slow down with bookings. And then as cliche as it sounds, kind of 1 week became the next 1 month. And 1 month became one, after another. And I started to think like, man, I don't know if like, am I done? Because I was actually not missing it too much.
Interesting.
Like I was in... At the time, this is like 2022-ish, is when I started to slow down a little bit. I actually was in a pretty decent place. Like I was in a good relationship at the time. And in no way did this girl influence me to not wrestle. She was going to shows and whatnot when I was still wrestling. But I think I also, because that was at that point, like one of the happiest like I'd been. Then I started to think, I don't know if I really miss this. Like it's nice to have a Friday or a Saturday and whatnot. And like, do I miss it? Then I kind of wasn't really watching it as much. And then, God, this sounds so stupid. But when the relationship fell apart, I also learned some things about myself and eventually went to therapy to figure out some unchecked shit that was going on. Like stuff that I didn't know was like festering deep within me that eventually like came out. And I didn't have like a come into Jesus moment, but like I had to work on like a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And kind of like reassess where I was. I started to actually then miss wrestling.
Because it brought you joy, when you're looking for that joy, you're looking for it, even with all the bullshit that wrestling brings, it, brings you home. You know
exactly.
what I mean? Yeah.
So again, like at first I was in, or at least I thought I was in a good place. I was getting over some injuries and whatnot that kind of piled on a little. And then I was thinking like, oh, this is nice to have like a Saturday and, not have a show necessarily. And then that just kind of just continued to like build up. And then I'm like, I don't know if I really miss this. And then again, some shit went south, nothing terrible, like crazy. I'm not going to say like, oh, I had such a hard life. People have it way, 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 way worse, but like I had my own stuff. I had to work on it. And then like really, I started to reassess, I started to watch wrestling again, reassess, like, I do miss this. Like, do I want to get back into this? Get myself. I felt like, I'm always hard on myself, but like, I'm like, all right, let's get back in better shape. Let's get back to Wrestle Pro. I haven't been there a couple weeks with other commitments, but like, going back like once a week just to knock some rust off or so, or once every other week, starting to do more shows. And this is actually like the most I've enjoyed wrestling. Just there was a match I had recently where I lost to CPA. And
who doesn't lose to CPA at this point?
And I love the match.
Yeah.
I laid in the ring and I felt myself, he was like celebrating. I laid in with my head up and I was smiling. I just whispered to myself, I go, oh my God, I love this. Like I feel really happy again doing it. And at first I thought maybe I'll just wrestle here and there, maybe do Wrestle Pro, whatever. And then then the itch just got stronger. And then I thought, you know what? I want to start making more serious videos and vignettes and whatnot. And my buddy's been helping me with that. So it's just, I'm building momentum now and I want to get back on the road more. Like, and I'm having fun with bringing this different side of me, to this, I'm still going to say character, but because it's true, it's a character, but there's a lot of me in there, like me right now, and then different parts of me that, from a couple of years ago that like, I know what used to set me off. I know what got me into bad places. The good thing was like, I made peace with it, but I didn't forget how that felt. And I brought that forward into what I'm doing now.
Right.
So people are like, oh, it seems like you're a little more aggressive, a little more darker and whatnot. So like, I've just learned to, even though it's like controlled, to embrace it, really.
Yeah, I've noticed that, specifically in the vignettes and everything that you've been sharing. And it's been definitely a resurgence of you as a person, you as a character in wrestling. Yeah. But you seem like you're back to feeling good about it. And that led you into a little bit of a comeback trail. Like I said, you've worked for Titan, you worked for Wrestle Pro, you worked for us over the summer.
Yeah, Dog Wrestling, they're always fun to work for. Dog is there. They do a lot of shows in Glassboro. I just did a show with them, actually, Holiday and Follow. We're on it just a few weeks ago up in Rowan at Rowan University.
Oh, cool. I don't think I've ever heard of them. That's cool.
It's DAWG is Dangerous Adrenaline Warriors Gladiator. Yeah. Jaden, I'm sorry. It's the promoter. Great guy.
Yeah.
One of my favorite people in all of pro wrestling.
Now, are you going forward? Are you more on the, nobody's getting any younger, but like you're on this new resurgence of wrestling. Are you pickier with your bookings or like, you know what I mean? Like, are you just like, are you doing the old email everybody like, hey, I'm available. Here's my rate. Here's my blah, 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 blah. And if you're interested, hit me up. You know what I mean? Are you approaching people or are you seeing like, I would like to work for him? That sounds cool. Yeah. That sounds cool. Are you pickier or like?
Right now I'm reaching out to those who I've worked for before.
Okay.
And I'm done with saying to get the rust off. Like I don't feel rusty. Actually, my first practice back in April, like Donovan was like, you didn't miss a step.
Good.
It's been like 18 months or so. Don't check it.
I didn't. I didn't.
There is a silent feature on all phones. Yeah. I just want to let you know that.
But I would see it light up from
motherfucker,
here.
there is.
Red background. I would see it. It's not important. If it was, yeah.
There it is again.
Yeah, wait.
There you go. Look at that.
You have two phones?
Yeah.
Does it make it feel that much more special?
One's a work phone and one's
Why is the other one not turned down?
It is. Oh, no.
No, it's not.
Because nobody ever reaches out on this one. It's always this one.
One's work phone.
I don't believe you.
One's a bat phone.
Why don't you turn it? Why don't you turn its screen down? Good boy.
Jesus Christ! You got any questions for Mr. Nikos over here?
No, I wasn't done. Oh. So, I've reached out to companies I worked for before. Some people reached out to me, but I'm going to start. Like, I really want to work for like bigger companies.
Yeah.
And you guys were one that I was like, when I saw what you guys did last year, I was like, holy shit. I see Matt McIntosh at the gym all the time. And he even told me.
It's another one I want back, man.
Yeah. We tried.
I know.
So we tried.
So.
Thick Daddy wants to fucking put on his size. He's happy. He's doing his thing.
I see him almost every day. And we talk about stuff like this.
Shit, I'm going to come work out over there and check out.
Usually I've been doing 5 a.m. That's when he's always there typically.
Forget that shit.
Sometimes he's there at different times. Yeah. But and he even told me, I think he went to the first one too, just to watch. And he was like, they really got something good going on.
That's awesome. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, so I was excited. That's why when I saw you, in January at the Stress Factory?
Holy shit,
the comedy club.
Yes.
And then
who are we seeing? Was it Brett?
Louis.
Louis C.K.
Yeah,
that's right.
I remember when you were there for that.
Yep. And then you're like, "Do you want to come? You want to come back?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." And I fucking love what you guys have going on. I've told people about that show that I did, July. I was like, that setup was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's Officer Payne. Yeah. That's his neurotic craziness.
But everything that went into it. Like I had my parents go, a client and her kids, another client. My buddy's like cousin went. I had like 10 people go. They're all like, this is freaking awesome. Like this whole setup. Like, so hopefully looking to work more for you guys.
Yeah, of course.
I guess past November.
Yeah, I mean, November got booked up fast.
It got booked? Well, you were in control of that, right?
Well, I mean, me, Payne, and Tommy, where you have to all kind of come to agreements of everybody. So if one person gets one vote and then there's 2 nays, then I can't. So
I was voted against.
No, I wouldn't say voted against.
I mean, to be honest, I don't even know if your name came up. You want me to be real?
I mean, it definitely came up because we just worked with him at
War on the Shore. He was coming into the studio, but
no, War on the Shore 2. We had him, and we did
our thing. That's what you mean. Okay,
yeah, of course, that's what I mean. But yeah, listen, what I wanted.
Yeah, if I can have my way right now, but
Bill, if I can have my way, man, I would book 15 fucking matches a night. All of my friends. You know what I mean? I would have that. There's budget stuff. There's fucking story stuff that we're trying to build, and there will be time, and we announced the date in March of next year, so that pencil that in, March 21st. We haven't announced where yet. We will fill everybody in very shortly.
I don't know, when you go to some of these like independent shows and they have like 15 matches on there, you're only giving people 5 minutes.
Well,
to work.
right, that was the goal. Like I don't know, Nikos, how long was your longest match? Longest
20.
Right.
25.
So like, and that card, I'm assuming, was a WrestlePro or no?
I think so.
Okay, so but those guys, and this is no offense to Kevin or Pat, but sometimes they're 10 matches deep. People are getting 15 to 20, and you're getting a 3.5 hour show. And I'm like, God damn, dude! Like I go to sleep, and I got to call the fucking thing most of the time back in the day.
Yeah.
So for me, I just want like 7 to 8 matches. Give everybody their time of what they deserve. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Of what they're allocated and what they deserve, specifically on the War on the Shore shows, because it's 95 fucking degrees. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure it's a shorter show, but have the guys that we do book, like you were in the Sink or Swim Rumble, and we gave that 20 minutes. We were like, let them go out there, build some character. Did we give you an entrance?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, that's a mistake.
I got one.
Yeah, well, you suck. That was actually the worst spot of the night, if we're being serious. And in fact, you're the last. We say this all the time, and it pains me to say
it's the truth.
You're the last person to ever use Hogan's fucking theme song before he passed away.
You are.
I think I killed Hogan.
That. Yeah.
I hate your guts for that. You actually might have killed him because of your poor performance.
Now we're talking about dead wrestlers, man. Yeah. When's the last time I got asked a question? I mean, so it was a vote of no. And then budgeting.
No, I mean,
you guys just rambled for so long about why I just wasn't booked. Are you nervous?
No, I don't get nervous. But what I will say is that you're a fantastic performer. Everybody knows it. Anybody who's seen you work knows it. So we're very excited to have you back at a future date, 110%. It's not even a question at this point. But so do you still have, and we'll wrap this up, do you still have aspirations? I know you said you want to travel more. How old are you?
35.
35. So you're still kind of prime in your, like, people know that you're experienced and you're mature. You're not a headache, right, to deal with. Do you have any aspirations for the bigger companies, AEW, TNA, WWE? You still have those?
Absolutely.
Yeah? All right, cool.
I would absolutely go right ahead and take, whether it's extra work right now or really any opportunity that came my way. Somebody's got to book me, right?
Look at him, because it wasn't me. It wasn't my vote of no. You can talk to the one.
Oh, now all of a sudden I have sway in this company?
I mean, we might have taken a couple percentage points
now
away.
All of a sudden I have sway?
Look at this dissension, folks.
The guy that cleans the fucking offices here has more of a percentage in the company
Look
than
at this.
First of all, I clean my own goddamn offices. Thank you very much.
Has it ever broken down in here like this, where you guys are going at each other over, like, in terms
of...
Oh,
you should see our text threads.
The text threads get a little shitty, but not so much in person, no.
How many text threads do you have going? Your phone just won't stop.
Too many.
Yeah.
Too many.
Listen.
You're not that popular.
I'm really not. I'm not that appealing either, but for some reason the phone doesn't stop.
Oh my God. Anyway.
You know what it is? It's a few of the guys that are trying to get onto the show. No, it's a few of the guys that are trying to get onto the show in November that we talked about that are getting on before Nikos. So
I forgot you were being interviewed. Yeah. You've done so much talking today.
Oh boy. Anyway, me and Nikos go way back, so none of this animosity is between me and him. It's the new guy over here that all that, or maybe there is animosity towards me too. But
he's very insulted. Payne didn't make the trip to be here
just
today.
trade the blame, right, Chris? We're just gonna trade it. Throw it around the room. What you doing, buddy? It's fucking stupid.
So all right, now he's breaking down my set. But listen, guys. If you want to check out Nikos, how can we follow you on Instagram and Twitters and all the social medias? Because obviously the vignettes and, oh, by the way, he's a fantastic personal trainer. He's molding people one by one. I've seen a lot of his clients and their results. Huh?
Name one.
Name one client? Mm-hmm. I don't know, any divorced mom, a single mom ever. so that I've seen them all. They're on your Instagram story. The people that leave their glasses behind, people that you mess with. There's one that goes to your gym that's got like fucking 250,000 followers or some shit.
Lizette, she just did my teeth whitening.
Yes, that's her. Yeah, so teeth whitening. That's interesting.
She has a med spa in our gym.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
You should have her in. You probably would have more questions for her.
I mean, she's not even bad.
I probably wouldn't.
She's also not bad to look at.
I probably wouldn't pay attention to my phone. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. You're a disrespectful
better
prick.
things to do, huh?
Yeah, listen.
No, you don't. So listen, follow Nikos Rikos on his professional wrestling journey. He's a great, fantastic wrestler. He's a great wrestler. And what I will say this too, everything, the new stuff that Nikos he's peeling back some layers. Go check him out wherever he's wrestling. We hope to see you very, very soon. And obviously, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, please do so by heading on over to starlandballroom.com for No Thanksgiving. It is a loaded show, 4 championship matches. We got women's wrestling. We got a tag team 4 corners match. There's a lot going on in November. And I hope to, if you want Nikos, obviously, you're more than welcome to come on by and check out the show. And, so that's that. So anyway, you all right over there? You good? It seems like if you listen, this is an open forum. So if you have something to say, go nuts. Like it's not nuts in that sense, but like just speak your mind. You're good. Everything's.
The 15th,
November.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
right? Give it 4 booked matches, right?
We have about 7, 8. Yeah. So we're all good. We're all
Promoted a couple times during this.
That's my job. Yeah. I'm a promoter, so got to do what I got to do.
Got it. I wasn't booked. No Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not booked, Terry.
That's the age-old funny thing.
I can find something to be thankful about. So I think what I'll do for myself is I'll show up.
What?
Yeah, we got a couple great stage seats left if you want one.
You're such a dick, bro. No, you're more than welcome to come on by, hang out with the boy.
No. I don't need a ticket. I've got they're old pals of mine. You and you're a new friend of mine.
I'm a good friend.
Because I've known Payne for quite some time. I hope you cut to the chair every time I look over there at his empty vessel. He's an old friend of mine. Dave is an old friend of mine.
Sure.
And now you're a new friend of mine. So I don't see why I just can't show up to No Thanksgiving. And I'll even plug it for you on November 15th at the Starland Ballroom.
It's even demonic how he's kind of like with the mic in his face.
You know what?
Like,
I don't think I need a ticket, right?
No, I'm sure Chad could use help with the ring crew.
oh my God, Tommy. Jesus Christ, dude. Just stop. All right.
Put some chairs out, maybe.
Guys, thank you guys
I
so much.
can't wait to come back on this show. I think it should be sometime after November. Maybe we can reassess.
Maybe Chris will actually grace us with his presence that day.
Maybe we can reassess what happened on that show, because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot to talk about. Now you guys can wrap this up. You can hit your plugs. There's some good liquor stores, or there's a good therapy place you mentioned in the beginning. And I'll make my way out now because we're cool, right? We're cool. We're cool.
Of course.
I'm fine.
What did you do, you dick?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
He's
I'm
been
cool.
staring at me the entire show. Again, I'm not dealing with you and Payne here. I take enough abuse.
Nothing bad is going to break down here at this Chop Studio, this lovely studio. Yeah. So I'm going to...
I own the place, so please don't break anything.
So I'm gonna take myself out. And I'll see you, and I'll see the people of Starland on November 15th for Fight Factory Presents No Thanksgiving.
We'll get you in touch with Chad.
All right. Well, all right. Well,
did I go a little far?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Did I go a little far?
Douche, man. He's our guest, bro. He's a guest. Anyway, I'll edit that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching today. And of course, get your tickets right now. Front row sold out. Almost all the stage seating is sold out in the front row. You want to get a great seat. That is a fantastic seat at the Starland Ballroom.
I got one special one for you.
I got one. You might have to find another job after this shit.
It's probably going to be wrapped over my head that night, but it's okay.
Yeah, well, you're an asshole. You're a complete asshole. But anyway, thank you guys for joining. Thank you to Nikos Rikos for sharing his story, or what he could get out of the story, because Schmucko over here is his phone. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week.